Right. Good morning, everyone. It's been a minute since we did a live. I'm out of practice. My lighting is not the best, but we will go with it today. So, happy summer, happy June. We're here, and I decided I'm going to do something simple. Camera go. There we go. We flipped out for a sec there. This is one of my Santorini cubes from Santorini's by Shelley. And I have my Tuli art. I forget what this is called. I think it's the essential set, but you have broad tipped, fine tipped. There's a dotting tool, 2 fine lines, and then it also comes with carbon paper for tracing designs on. So I thought we would do something fun. Good morning, Red. How are you? Good to see you. I feel so out of practice. I feel like I haven't done this in like forever, but here we are. So let's go ahead and get started. I decided I was going to do kind of a rainbow heart. So I'm going to start. Hi, Carrie. Nice to see you. Let me get this heart on here to start, because this is going to be the center of the design. And I forgot to bring a chalk pencil over here, so now I'm making do with a regular colored pencil that happened to be over by my desk. Hopefully it will come off if I need it to. Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Sue. Good to see you. Let me know if you guys can hear me, because me being so out of practice, for all I know, my sound is coming too. The lighting's a little yellow, but we'll just go with it. We'll see how it goes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. So I'm going to split this 6 ways. Oh, good. Everybody's here. Rhonda, Tabitha. So cool. Carrie, I get to see you lots on Instagram, which is fun. So that's awesome. So I'm going to split this into six spots, which is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to go this way and maybe this way and this way, so I can put my rainbow colors all right. Oh, good. You can hear. Perfect. Because, oh my gosh, the difficulties this morning were kind of comical, but we'll just go with it. Morning, Mary Jane. All right, so I'm shaking up. I haven't used all of these pens yet. I forgot about them. So, good morning. Oh, you have rain. You have chances of rain this afternoon. Right now, I think it looks completely blue out, which is nice. Got the window open. It's not too hot yet. So perp this guy upright. And have to do the fun play with it. So I'm going to start with red because it's rainbow. I should have done this before I got on, but oh, that wasn't too bad. Didn't take too long. All right. So tell me what you guys have been up to. I haven't seen you in a while. So this is a broad tipped, which is nice because you can fill in large spaces all at once. So start with red, and then we'll go back down to what? Orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. The right colors of the rainbow. Is there a right way to do it? Are we going to be bold and not do the right way? Washington. That's so cool. I might have a chance in the fall to go to a work conference in Seattle, and I've been to the Seattle airport for a layover, but never outside of the airport. So that would be fun. I'd like to go there. Be on my list. Definitely. So I'm shaking up the orange, although I think I might want to let this red dry first. I think I'm going to skip. Sections so that I don't muddle the paint together. And this yellow has been used, so there you go. You're right. Rainbows can be all kinds of colors in any kind of order, right? We make the rules here. Oh, did I do that? No, I didn't do that wrong because it'll be orange. Ugh, Sunday morning brain is not on point today. It's because I didn't have coffee. Maybe we'll blame that. Definitely need some coffee. Oh, we've got, Mary Jane's been gardening. Yay. I wish I could keep things alive. Not very good. Hi, Deborah. Oh, how cool. You're only 45 minutes away. Well, I will let you know if I do end up going to that conference for sure. Ooh, Massachusetts. Cold and cool. Camera. That camera just wanting to be difficult these days. Um, camera's out of practice and not warmed up either. All right, I'm shaking up blue. Let's see. So we'll skip over the green. Making sure everything dries. I get out of practice because on my normal rock painting area, I have a little fan, and helps me because I'll work on more than one rock at a time and kind of cycle them through and put it in front of the fan to dry, which helps. Looks like we've got some blue here, so we'll rotate. Oh. Does anybody have any exciting plans for summer? Oh my gosh, I did that wrong. I wanted green there. You know what the great thing about paint is we can go over it, and we're going to. Ugh, I can't talk and work at the same time. That's probably part of the problem too. Forgot what I was going to say too. See, I'm all kinds of messed up today. We lost it. Oh, I was asking if you have fun summer plans. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that the kids have about a week and a half left of school, which I realize is, I guess, kind of late compared to other people, but we live in a place that gets snow days, and then we also had smoke days. And someone asked me the other day what that meant because they were like, "What's a smoke day? What's that about?" And it's because we live in an area that is our area is prone to wildfires, but we also catch the smoke from other wildfires, even hundreds of miles away. And we had quite a few last year where the smoke, we live kind of in a valley in a bowl, and the smoke will come in and settle, and it makes the air quality so bad that they have to cancel school. Like even oh, this is another upside down. Even my work canceled once or twice, which was very rare. That doesn't ever happen. They make us go rain, snow, earthquake. So you have lots of rain in Massachusetts, heavy rain for the whole week. Oh, I bet it's so green. Oh my gosh, the green. It can get green here, but it also is quite brown. We're the high desert. High desert. Second pen out of this set. The yellow one did it too, and I used it before where the nib was in upside down. I don't know if that was a manufacturing goof or what. Yes, paint pens are handy that way that we can just paint over it. Paint too. Paint will give us that too. Let's see. I live in northern Nevada, so not Vegas. People hear Nevada and they think Vegas. I am like 8 hours away from Vegas, but we are in northern Nevada. So the nice thing about here is we get all of the seasons, which I like. So we get summer, fall, winter, spring. We get a nice representation, usually. They've been changing kind of rapidly and kind of harshly the last couple of years, but I do love that about where we live is we get all the seasons, and it's dry, which I actually prefer. I may make jokes about it, but I prefer that to humidity. I don't know how you East Coasters survive the humidity. It is nuts. I have been to Washington, D.C. a few times for work, And every time I go, I'm always shocked at the people that sit outside on patios in the dead of summer, because it's always in June when I go, and they eat outside like it's comfortable, and it's not comfortable to me. Oh, all the seasons too. Yay. Okay, we're gonna cover up the blue here, hopefully. It's fixable. Except the pen's not to the me. Needed to shake it some more. Um, so we've kind of so far had a mild introduction to summer, but I'm not expecting that to last too long because we've had some pretty miserably hot summers the last couple of years. But our winter was kind of nuts. If you guys saw any of the pictures on the news of Lake Tahoe and like the mammoth, all the high snow. Our winter, that was our winter. We're not in those areas, but we're close enough that we experienced a lot too. Morning, Jan, or afternoon, not sure. There's a lot of you from all over the place. So I think we've even had some international people in here before, which, and the camera is being difficult again. Sorry about that. Oh, so you have high humidity in the summer too. Yeah, I just don't. It just makes it feel extra hot, extra heavy. Like the air feels heavy to me with humidity, but I'm a wuss. Everything has its benefits because I'm guessing that you guys don't deal with dry skin in the way that we do. But oh, it's afternoon for you. See? Hopefully this is a good time that works for everybody where it's not the crack of dawn for West Coasters and not too late for anyone else. I can't really I would have to Google to convert international times if we had anybody on here for that. But for the US people, this seems to be a pretty good fit of a time. Lets me get Sammy fed and hanging out and hang out for a little bit in the morning. I guess maybe I'll have to start making a point to make a cup of coffee and bring it over here with me. That would help. Yesterday I don't know if any of you are Starbucks fans or not, but Starbucks has this, I'm gonna mess up the name of it. It's like a Tazo passion fruit tea. It's pink. You've probably seen it. It's pink, and then you can have it just by itself or with lemonade. Maybe it's the Tazo tea lemonade. We usually get it with the lemonade where it's half this tea and half lemonade. And you can actually buy the tea at Walmart. I got it, just the tea bags. And so I made some of it yesterday, and the directions say if you want the lemonade kind, you make the tea and then sure is the tea, and then you fill the other half if you just want the tea with cold water or the other half with lemonade. So I made it with lemonade, and it must have tasted pretty darn Starbucksy because the two big kids drank almost all of it. So I'll have to make some more today, but it's definitely cheaper because I think I can't remember how much the tea costs. Maybe between $3 and $4 for the box, and you could make I think 4 or 5 pitchers from that, where the drink itself at Starbucks is $4 or $5. So grande mocha, extra hot, no whip. Aha, you're one of those. You've got your order down to a science. My husband's like that. I have to save his order in my app so I don't forget what it is. Yes, the lemonade is super, super duper yummy. Hi, Audrey. I have been meaning to email you guys and thank you for the thank you card that you sent me. That made my day so happy. The other day, I was like a week late getting it from the P.O. box, but it made my day after a very stressful work week. So thank you guys for sending that. Hello, Diana. You're from Virginia. Cool. We have, oh, Sammy sneezing in the background. We have 17 people in here. I think that might be a record for us. Yay, us. Look at us go. A medicine ball drink at Starbucks. It's so good when you're sick. I wonder what's in it. You've Usually when I'm sick, that's the last thing I'm thinking about is Starbucks, but that sounds interesting. I wonder what's in it. Yummy, yummy. Let's see. I'm glad Audrey's there too. That's so cool. And it looks like we've got a little bit of shine on the purple. It's still drying. And what I'm gonna do to pick up on the white and to clean up my heart, because my heart looks a little wonky, is I'm gonna go around with the PC1MR and kind of clean it up and then put lines if I got one that's not dead. I might not have grabbed one that's not dead. I didn't. But you know what? There's a white pen in this set. This set, I have not taken it with me anywhere yet, but I really super duper like it because it's in a case, which is nice. And then it's kind of got everything you need in the broad tip and the thin tip. So we'll use this one because it's thin. And I haven't tried these yet, but I think these are a lot like those uni pin. Yeah, they are. Look at that. They're like those uni pin fine line pens that I use. So that's a really nice addition. Like this is a very good starter kit if somebody was brand new. Um, so it has the tea, the lemonade, and something else. That makes sense because tea and lemon is good for you when you're sick, right? If you have a sore throat or something. Top is square. Is it different from the black one? Oh, I didn't notice that. Let's look. I think they're round. They look round to me. There's one that's thicker. So there's 0.0. Seriously. So these are the fine liners, and then these have kind of like a hexagon, octagon kind of, still circular. So those are like those pens, like the fine line ones that you got, Abby. They will do good outlines or thin writing. Or maybe you're looking at the difference between the thick ones and these. I guess they're kind of shapy, and these are more round, the big ones, but it's basically just a size difference. But it's nice that they have the carrying case. I think Thule sells the oh, the white uni. Gotcha. Okay. You're right. I think it's just a difference of manufacturing. Like this might be old or newer. And you can see too, like there's a lot of like Japanese writing, I think, on here. Because I think Uni is a Japanese company. So it's not different. It's still got it's just dead. It's used up. I don't know why I still have it, but it's still that nice tip, but it's not, oh, now it's gonna work. What's going on here? No, it's not. So yeah, no, it's the same thing. You're right. Good catch. But it is still got that nice writing tip that we like. But you're right. There are square ones and there are round ones, and I don't know what the difference. I'm gonna have to look because I think the square ones might more often than not have more of the Japanese writing. So maybe they're writing it or they're making them more for distribution there and they end up here. Not sure. That's probably a smart thing, Deborah, because it's expensive. I try to go if there's a locally, small business. I think sometimes the coffee's better at those places too. So here we go. That'll work. Okay. Yes, those white and black. I keep very stocked in those. It's the Uni. Their PC1MR is the size, and it's not. I don't think it's just the size. It's the type of tip. It's not the normal paint tip that you see on like a Posca pen, and that's for the most part kind of the only Posca I will keep stocked on because I like the Thules better than the Posca. I think they're more affordable. Their color and their coverage is better. I think Posca. Oh, geez, I am just extending all over out here. I think the Posca for a long time was the only thing on the market, and then other companies realized that hey, there's a demand here, and I like that Thule is also always trying to improve. Like they've added these ones don't have them because I got them before oh no, they do. They have the little the window where you can see how much ink is left in it or the paint, which is super nice. um, if it means a real Posca compared to the American, I think it's the same company. I think they probably just you know, tailor the marketing to whatever country that it's going to maybe, and we ended up with some of the Japanese. For the longest time, I couldn't get any of the I think it was the white ones, and I was, like, panicking that they were out, but, it, um I don't know if there was a shortage because it was kind of in when a lot of things were having COVID shortages, so it could have been because of that. Um, but yeah, I think they're both legit. They both have the logo for the most part, but, I guess if you wanted to know details and you have this one, unless you know Japanese, you're not gonna be able to make sense out of it. I made this way thicker than I had planned to, but we'll just go with it. Yeah, the window is super cool, especially because sometimes these, if they get clogged, you think it's out, but maybe it's really not out, and you wouldn't want to toss it. Um, and they also send you extra nibs. I think that's if you get the sets, they send you the extra nibs, and I think that's pretty cool because sometimes the nibs do. If you've used them on a rough rock, they can be, you know, a little rough. I'm trying to figure out if I want to clean up the edges in my purple and blue or just go with it. This might be a case of where sometimes you just need to leave it alone. Oh, yeah, Thule is one of my favorites. And I do love how they have the sets they've come out with. I like those because you don't have to think. You just use them. Like that purple and blue set, I super love. The colors are so pretty. And I've not gotten, I think they have a greens and they have a pink and red. I think there might even be a brown, and then there's like a gray one, like grays and black and white. And I think that would be good if you did like, I don't know, like black and white looking stuff or monochromatic. Could be fun. And I do like the earth and skin tone set is pretty cool too. It's almost too much for me because there's like 46 or 42. There's a lot of pens in that one. So I struggle sometimes like picking unless I'm gonna use it and just go by number order. That helps sometimes too, is that you can go by number order, or I'll if I don't need to use all of the pens, I'll go through and be like, okay, I'll take all the odd number ones, or I'll do every third pen. So that makes it kind of cool if you don't want to think about, how the colors go together. It's kind of a cool feature of those sets. Carrie has them all. Good for you. I could see myself eventually getting them all. They might go on my Christmas and birthday list for the next 5 years. I think if I was going to get another one, I might get the pinks and reds out of all of the ones that are there. I love the neon one. That one's kind of almost done for me. But the only bad thing about the neon one is that it's they will tell you that it does not hold up outside in the sunlight. So that's the only bad thing if you're hiding rocks outside. But if you know you're going to like give it as a gift and keep it inside, then I think they're great because the colors are really fun in that neon set. Oh, you have the greens. Yeah, I could see the greens being really fun too. It's probably just because it's not my favorite-ish color. That's probably why I love the blues and purples so much right now, because it has a lot of like teal turquoise versions in it, and that's my favorite color. And I like purple too. What else? I think I have one of I think it's the glittery ones, and they aren't as much glitter as you would think. They're more almost metallic, but those ones get clogged a little easier. which is not so much fun. I think because of they're really fine pieces of glitter, but they're still in there and they can clog them. Oh, Carrie, stop it. There's teals in your green one too. I don't need that. Don't tell me that. Ugh. Gonna get me in trouble. That's funny. I do have some new Poscas though, because the kindness angel that donated so many of the prizes for the last giveaway sent us some random, just kind of a baggie full of Poscas to me. So I've been using those and they are still good. I do like them. And they're the broad. I think I like the broad tip ones of those better because of the coverage and that it doesn't do what I just did. And if you go over it a second time, it doesn't mess it up and pull up what you put down right before as much. But here, and then I'm gonna, when they're dry, put some hologram glitter paint on this white to kind of make it fake like the Santorini that's underneath it. That has that nice sparkle. It's funny, another oh, that's a good question. Deborah, you've been using Temu for some of the supplies and embellishments. I have not tried that app. They hit hard on their advertising during the Super Bowl, which made me, I was very leery of it at first. And then I was like, man, if they're spending that much money for advertising in the Super Bowl, maybe they're legit. But I've still been kind of leery of it. So I have not tried it. Have you had good luck with it? I forget what it reminded me of. It reminded me of another one that's like, oh, it's that clothing one, what's it called? Sheen? That's got all these cute clothes that show up on social media. And then I've heard really mixed reviews of how they the sizing is bad, customer service is bad, it's coming from out of the country and it takes forever. So I've just been leery of the Temu. But I'd be curious. Oh, okay. So Sue's ordered from them too. Camera. It's like back to our regularly scheduled programming. How is the shipping? How fast is it? Because that's another part that's very silly of me, but I've gotten so spoiled by Amazon Prime. And sometimes those other places take a little longer. But I would be curious for those of you that have ordered, and what other kinds of things have you ordered besides craft stuff? Okay, so they're very legit. Very good luck. You need to browse. Cool. For the most part, that's super cool. Well, maybe I'll have to dive in and give it a try. I did not leave myself very much room to write here. Sammy wants to say hi to you guys with his sniffles. Yeah.
Hi.
Let's see here. Shipping is about a week after they receive your order. That's not bad. I could deal with a week. You guys are going to get me in trouble. June 1st was payday too. You guys are going to get me in trouble. That doesn't need to be there.
Why?
It's good to know, though. It's nice to hear other human beings that can verify have used it and are happy with it, because that's what I've been afraid of. Right. I'm throwing on some of this hologram glitter paint. I'm almost done, yeah. And we'll call it a day because we got laundry to do.
Can we do Play-Doh creation?
Oh, Play-Doh creations too, apparently. Sammy made me some amazing pancakes yesterday, cat-shaped pancakes. Tabby says hi.
Hi.
Okay, yeah, the clothes. I would have guessed that because I think it's coming it's coming from China, or is it Canada? Based in Canada, I think I read somewhere too, but I think it's, my husband had a good point that it's not like the stuff in Amazon's not coming from the other countries too. So, loungewear. Okay. So loungewear, that's good. I'm starting to get where I don't even like shopping in stores, but it's nice to be able to try things on. But it's also nice to just have it show up at your door. So you ordered something that didn't work out and they credited you immediately and told you not to return the item and donate it. Oh, that's nice. Huh. Well then. Oh, so there's one that took forever to, oh, from Wish. I've seen that's what I was thinking of comparing it to, is Wish. I had not heard the greatest things about Wish. So that might be where my Temu judgment is coming from. Order 2 sizes larger, comes from China and distributed through New Jersey. Okay. And they provide tracking numbers too, and you can look up at your account, follow all the steps. Well, it sounds like it might be worth a try. Not quite sure what for. I definitely don't need to I probably don't need to buy more rock painting supplies, but it is what it is. Oh, you lost connection for a second. I wrote love is love. It's very tiny. I didn't leave myself very much room, but that's okay. It's there. I also realized the other day when I was watching some stuff on YouTube that, at least on my computer, it defaults to like the 720, whatever that is, the resolution, and you could change it. So you can change it. I think all of my videos should be able to be at the 1080, and then it's much more crisp. I don't know so much about the live streams because I'm using my phone. So and it's broadcasting live, so I don't think the picture is going to be as crisp as the regular weekly videos. But if you've ever noticed that it looks kind of fuzzy when you're watching any of the videos on YouTube, for me or anyone else, there's a little settings button in the bottom of the player. If you're on a, actually, I think you can change it on the phones too. I think you can do it in all the places. And then you can up the resolution and it gets a lot crisper and clearer. So it's nice. And yes, Carrie, I am adding, oops, I almost accidentally put you in timeout according to the live stream. Sorry about that, Carrie. Action again, hologram glitter paint. And I like doing it just because it mimics the, what you call it, the Santorini stone, because the Santorini has that nice sparkle on it. You can kind of see it. I had a little rust spots on this, but so there's the final product. And I used, where are we here? This guy, the hologram. This is like one of my top. I need to make like a little video of my top. Couldn't live without supplies, because that would definitely be one of them, because it goes with everything. But anyways, I think we'll call it a day here. It was so good to hang out with you guys because it's been too long. I'll try not to let that happen too much in the future. Got a couple things. Next weekend I won't be able to do anything because we've got our local rock painting group is doing a paint party, an actual in-person paint party at our local library, and I'm one of the admins, so I will be busy with that. What Sammy's doing in there, but maybe I can make a video from that of how to have a paint party if that's interesting to people, like if for your local rock groups. It's pretty easy to do, and our libraries are great because they let you reserve the rooms, and there's no charge. You just have to make sure you keep it clean, so that's super nice. So, oh, thank you, Sue. I'm glad you stopped in. It was fun. I always get like stage fright before these, that I feel like I'm not going to have anything to talk about. We always find stuff to talk about. So you have now curbed my fears of Temu, you guys. So I will keep you posted if I buy anything off of there. Have a good day, Mary Jane. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see. Bye, Liz. Bye, Carrie. I will see you guys next time. Everybody have a great week. Spread some kindness, paint the rocks, hide the rocks, and keep smiling. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.